I spend playing games before bed are always the best 3 hours of my night. Tell myself 5 more minutes, but I'm never going to learn my lesson because apparently my brain thinks it's more important to help those little animated foxes get home like a little hole in the ground than it is to sleep. What the fox? And no, I'm not trying not to cuss. That is the actual name of the game, is What the Fox. And it's so cute, right? It's got this like adorable little animated forest, all this chill music, these little foxy friends, and it seems very harmless, very relaxing, just what you need before bed, right? But that is how they get you, because then it's 1 a.m., you're swiping and you're very invested in whether or not the twin foxes are going to wake up Sleepy Fox and they're all going to get home. What the fox? But the game is like so relaxing and it's so nice because after a day of like meetings that could have been emails and all this, I don't know, multiple missed calls from my mom and this dating app nonsense, it's just so nice to be able to come home and make sense of the chaos of the forest. And there's no meetings, no nagging, no algorithms, just me and the eternal question, what the fox? Oh, shoot. Okay. I have an early morning tomorrow, so 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Those 5 minutes I spend playing games.
Out on my morning walk, and I love to feed my squirrels, so I always carry a handful of nuts in my pocket wherever I go, just in case they're around and I can feed them. And I found this game that I really like to play a lot. It's called Jewel Tree Match It. It's a match 3 game, and of course it features my furry little friends, the squirrels, and you have to help them save their home. I love to play games. I just enjoy my games in the mid-morning after my walk, right before I have to start cleaning house and getting everything ready before the grandkids come over to see their Gigi. And then I'll put food in the crock pot, get a nice glass of wine, and then sit back down in the late afternoon to play some more. I especially love to play Jewel Tree Match It right before I go to bed because, well, my squirrels have already gone to sleep. And let's face it, I wouldn't have anybody to play with.
Welcome to my sanctuary. I'm finally home from work. I spend my days buried in spreadsheets and tax codes, and that is definitely not the kind of creative career I dreamed of when I was a little kid. But I think that's why I'm really obsessed right now with Room Flip. I thought it was just going to be one of those little match 3 games, but it's actually allowing me to live out my secret world famous interior designer fantasies, but without dealing with an actual renovation. But I love that I can play for just like 10 minutes between meetings. I can unwind with it when I get home and before I go to bed. And the puzzles are super satisfying, but the magic of this game absolutely is in taking this drab little room and turning it into something gorgeous. It is so rewarding. And the best part of the game is that I actually get to be part of the story. Now, with games like these, usually you're playing as other characters and you're living vicariously through them. But in Room Flip, you get to create an avatar and then you get to be part of the story. And I admit I might have spent a little too much time dressing up my avatar, because clearly that is another passion of mine. But the stories are super fun. You know, the clients are over the top and there's some really dreamy locations and there's just enough drama to keep things interesting. But I think the thing that keeps me coming back is the sense of accomplishment. You know, it's not about winning for me. It's just about having this little time of my day carved out where I can do something creative and fun and be in control of something absolutely beautiful. It's just one of those little rewards to myself for sitting through yet another meeting, which could have been an email.
Hi. So some days by 8 p.m., I feel like a cross between a search engine and a human jungle gym, with my kids clamoring all over me, my inbox blowing up with emails, and all the noise. I just need one thing in my life to be simple, or quiet, or calm. So when I started playing this app called Swipe, Satisfying Clicks, I knew I had found the perfect little pause between putting out fires. And it's not about any high scores or beating any levels quickly. It's about rhythm and connecting color lines and watching the board light up. Oh, and those little clicks, right? Oh, it's like a nice little brain break. I play it anywhere I can to steal 5 minutes where no one needs me to solve a problem. The little sensations, the haptics and the sounds are so beautifully calming. It's like ASMR for overstimulated moms. And yes, I use my headphones because if I get another text or email or someone can't remember where we keep the paper towels, or I hear mom, mom, mom one more time. Oh, I love my job. I love my husband and I love my kids, but I also love this tiny little escape. And after a day of juggling work deadlines and refereeing sibling battles, it is the closest thing that I'm going to get to self-care. It's either this or hiding in a pantry with a hidden stash of chocolate, or both.
I spend all day making beautiful things for other people so they can look amazing. But after staring at sequins and lace for 12 hours, I need a break to scramble all the things back into my head. I need to remind myself that I know different words besides chiffon or interfacing or bias cut. Enter word guess. It's got different modes for all of my different moods. Like the daily puzzle is my morning go-to. The solo mode is great for when I'm trying to feel zen. And Battle Royale is perfect for when I just need to destroy something out of frustration from a producer who gives me notes like, it needs to be edgy, but also soft. Or an actor says that the seams, you can still feel the seams are so uncomfortable. No, you can't. I've pressed and trimmed them with an inch of their lives. See? Beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, word puzzle. It is my daily dose of sanity with a side of Java. Cheers.
Okay, so working from home definitely has its perks, but do you know what I miss about going into an actual office? The drama. Of course, me and my coworkers have a separate side Slack channel, but I miss being there when the drama actually goes down. So what have I been doing for my daily dose of drama? I have been playing Amber's Airlines High Hopes. It follows Amber Hope, and she is an aspiring flight attendant, and she is working her way up at the Snugford Airport. So she's got her work bestie. There is this mean girl who literally walks off with her shoes right before a big interview, and there's this guy that she likes, and they are childhood friends, and we are getting to learn snippets of their backstory, and that is just the cutscenes. I cannot wait to see where that leads. So while all of this is happening, you are in the airport and you are helping customers weigh their bags, you're printing their tickets, you're stamping their passports, you are using coins to buy power-ups, and all while doing this, you are also helping Amber study for her flight attendant's exam. Oh, and the time management and the drama really take off once you're in the air and have to take care of passengers and deal with turbulence. Like, seriously, it takes off. So, yeah, whenever I want a little drama and I also want to just pretend I am traveling and not sitting at home all day working, I am flying Amber's Airlines.